Coming up on 21 minutes after 11, I'm Nick Harcourt, your host. It's Morning Becomes Eclectic here at 89.9 KCRW. Back in April of this year, Fran Healy, who's a friend of our program and has been here a number of times with Travis, was talking to me and telling me about this band called the Arctic Monkeys. And he sent me to a website, which I don't think he was supposed to send me to, where I was able to download a couple of demos that we played at the time. And I'm happy to say that the Arctic Monkeys now have a single out, and they join us live in studio this morning for their first time in LA. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for coming in. I want to talk about the music, obviously, and some of the recordings and the touring as well, but best place to start, I think, is to throw it over you guys for a live set. It's Arctic Monkeys on Morning Becomes Eclectic.
Set you up for disappointment in evening entertainment, but tonight there'll be some love. Tonight there'll be a rookies, yeah, regardless of what's gone before. I wanna see all of the things that we've already seen. I wanna see you take the jackpot out of the fruit machine and push it all back in. You've got to understand that you can never be the bandit, no. And she won't be surprised, and she won't be shocked when she's pressed the star and she's pressed unlock. And the first and chapter sat in her inbox, and all that he says is that you've tried a lot, and you should bear that in mind tonight. Yeah, you should bear that in mind tonight. Bear that, and you can pour your heart out, but a reason it will block. Oh, you send her after 9 o'clock. Surprised that she won't be shocked when she's pressed the star and she's pressed the lock. And there's verse and chapter sat in her inbox, and all that he says is that you've drank a lot, and you should bear that in mind tonight. Yeah, you should bear that in mind tonight. Bear that, and you can pour your heart out around 3 o'clock when the 2 for 1s have done the righteous block. Wow. Get on your dancing shoes, there's one thing on your mind. Hoping they're looking for you, sure you'll be rummaging through. Oh, and the shit shop horror, you've seen your future bride. Yeah, but it's oh so absurd for you to say the first word, so you're waiting and waiting and the only reason that you came to what you're scared for. Well, don't you always do the same? It's what you're there for, don't you know the lights are flashing down here tonight? And some might exchange a glance, but you're pretending to dance. same. It's what you're there for, but no. Sexy little swine, hoping they're looking for you. Sure, you'll be rummaging through. And I said, this shit's some horror. You've seen your future bride, yeah. Yeah, but it's so absurd for you to say the first words that you hate in a Excuse me. I'm just going to tune in. Sound. Fake Tales of San Francisco. Fake Tales of San Francisco echo through the room. 4.2 wedding disco without a bride or groom. And there's a super cool band, yeah, with the trilbies and the glasses of white wine. And all the weekend rock stars are in the toilets practicing their lines. I don't want to hear you kick me out. Kick me out. I don't want to hear you know. Kick me out. Kick me out. I don't want to hear you kick me out. Kick me out. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you. Fake Tales of San Francisco echo through the air. And there's a few bald faces at the back hall wishing they weren't there. And as a microphone squeaks, a young girl's telephone beats. Yeah, she's dashing for the exit, or she's running to the streets outside. Oh, you save me, she screams down the line. The band aren't very good and I'm not having a nice time. I don't want to hear you kick me out, kick me out. I don't want to hear you know. Kick me out, kick yeah, me but out. His bed said it's amazing though. So all that's left is the proof that love's not only blind but deaf. San Francisco is some hunter's bar. I don't quite know the distance, but I'm sure that's so far. Yeah, I'm sure it's pretty far. And yeah, I love to tell you all my problems. You're not from New York City, you're from Rotherham. To get off the bandwagon, but I'm the ample. Yeah, 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 yeah. Get off the bandwagon, put on the ample. Get off the bandwagon, put on the ample. Get off the bandwagon, put on the ample, yeah. Very good. What's next? This is you probably couldn't see for the lights, but you were staring straight at me. Back up to their brains to form expressions on their stupid faces. They don't want to say dancing on top of me, and everywhere this dog you see how red my face has gone, yeah. Everybody's trying to crack the jokes and that to make you smile. Those that claim that they're not showing up are drowning in denial, but they're not half as bad as me. Say anything and I'll agree, cause when it comes to acting up, I'm sure I could write the book. And now that you're more than a part in the play, it's slightly easier to think what you say. You had us all standing on our heads, doing our best tricks, yeah. We'll never again, so never again will there be another one quite as desirable as you.
What goes sending coursing through the veins, oh how the feeling races.
Back up to their brains to form expressions on their stupid faces. Oh, Baylor's out, Nick. Knackered.
This morning becomes eclectic here at 89.9 KCRW. Our guests in studio are Arctic Monkeys, and a big welcome again to Alex Turner, Jamie Cook, Matt Helders, and Andy Nicholson. Are you guys a little tired this morning? I mean, you sounded great to me, but
We're all right, actually.
You're all
'Cause,
right?
we're still on the Eastern time.
You're on East
so
Coast
it's like,
time?
yeah.
okay.
So when we woke up at 8:30, really, it was like 11 or whatever.
And what was it back home? 4
Well,
or something?
I don't know. Forgot
Yeah,
about
you
that.
can't think about it, because if you do, it's all over. Well,
You just
welcome.
have to go, right, it's 7 o'clock, fine, fair enough.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the station, and obviously to the States for these first gigs. I know you did some in New York a couple of days ago, I guess, and came to LA. But let's go back a little bit and maybe check in with the history of the band. I told you at the beginning when we met a little earlier this morning how I first heard of some of your music through Fran. Of Travis back earlier on this year. So that's April, but the band's been together, 3 years, is that right?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the beginnings of the Arctic Monkeys. Who came first?
The name came first before any of the band members or anything like that, and it was always going to be called Arctic Monkeys for whatever reason. But we started playing instruments in about 2002. In the summer of 2002 is when Matt got his drum kit, and we started rehearsing, like the 4 of us, and none of us like played before or anything. So
How long have you guys known each other?
I don't know, years, like we all met kind of at school and stuff,
Okay.
or like primary school or
Right.
whatever. But yeah, so we'd all known each other, and then we just, I don't know, for whatever reason, decided to have a crack at this band lark.
I was going to say, I mean, obviously you're listening to music, I'm guessing, and something must have triggered you to say,
Yeah.
well, why don't we have a bash at this? What was it? Can you remember?
We were listening to all sorts, like we were all individually listening to kind of quite different things. I mean, I think Jamie kind of introduced us three to a lot more like bands sort of at the time. And at this time, like kind of the Strokes and stuff were just coming out like over in England, and so we'd probably all, like on MTV and stuff, we'd be seeing that sort of thing, and radio or whatever we'd be. So that probably kind of rubbed off on us. So we might have a bash at playing a couple of their songs or whatever.
Is that what you
And-
started doing by
yeah,
just doing a couple of other
yeah,
people's songs?
or whatever, yeah. But we were never really very good because we couldn't play yet because we were only just learning. So us 4 in a room, like every week or whatever, playing anything were kind of an achievement. So like we'd just try and do whatever we could, like whether it be whatever. Cause we'd like learn how to do like the open fifth sort of thing. So we were all like do like fast funky sort of stuff or whatever. But
So it was
the
really,
first songs that we wrote were awful.
it was really about sort of being in the room, learning how to play the instruments, I guess,
Yeah.
more than anything.
Pretty much to start with. I mean, we rehearsed for like a year before we even did a show or anything. So
Was it one of those things where you felt you had to go and play a show to sort of move things on? I know sometimes bands, when they're starting off, they book a show and that gives them the impetus to actually get out and do it.
absolutely, yeah. I mean, I remember that particular show. We rehearsed. Like, we were on first or something. We only had to play for like 20 minutes, but we must have rehearsed like every day of the week leading up to it. Like, it was so like crucial that we.
Did you have any of your own songs by then? Were you already writing your own songs by then?
We had a couple, but they've all died a death. Yeah, but yeah, we had a couple like that we just thrown together.
Tell us a little bit about your hometown of Sheffield. It's provided some great musicians over the years, but it's probably not as well known, obviously, as a lot of other places in the UK, like Manchester, obviously, and London. Tell us about Sheffield. What kind of place is that? I mean, I've been there, but probably a lot of people listening to this program haven't been there.
Yeah, no. Well, I like it. I don't know. It's kind of. It's difficult to, like, when people, we've had a lot of that question, like doing interviews and stuff over here, and like people are like, what's Sheffield like? I don't know. I don't ever really know what to tell them. I mean, I think like the band scene there now is healthier than it has been, at least in my lifetime, sort of thing.
It's like Las Vegas.
It's like what?
It's like Las Vegas.
It's exactly like Las Vegas, only without everything that Las Vegas has.
Yeah.
But
But we got there's like bands there now. Like I don't think there's anywhere else in the UK at the moment that's like as strong as Sheffield. Like,
is there a big community of musicians? I mean, young bands who are sort of helping each other out, or
absolutely,
is it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're friends with a lot of we were friends with a lot of the bands that people know now, like before people knew them, if you know what I mean. Like there's loads of people, like a band called Milburn, Bromhead's Jacket, Harrison's. There's loads of stuff at the moment that, like, and I don't think if you kind of pick another place like on the map that it's as strong anywhere else. Like.
Well, tell us a little bit about the last year or so, because obviously things have happened really remarkably quickly, and I was actually reading a little bit of biographical information where it says that you guys yourselves, know that this is kind of a crazy time, because the buzz that started on the band, I guess a year or so ago, led to a lot of stuff very quickly. I mean, do you feel like you're in the middle of something that is a little crazy right now?
Yeah, sometimes. I don't know. Like, just like between us four or whatever, it's just like it's always been. Like, we still talk to it, kind of talk amongst ourselves the same. It doesn't seem kind of quite as crazy as I imagine one would expect it to from the outside on the inside, if you know what I mean. But yeah, you can certainly tell, like, when things are, it's got a bit weird. Like, I don't know. David Bowie walked backstage overnight in New York, and none of us have ever been like David Bowie fans at all, but you've seen him enough times on telly and stuff.
I bet
you know that he's like a sort of.
I bet your parents
icon.
are.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, my mum were well impressed. Like, but
was your family over for that gig?
Some of our families were, like Matt's and Andy's families were.
Right.
I think David Bowie was stood with like Andy's mum and that, and I think she was going nuts. Yeah.
So the single came out over in England, what, a couple of weeks ago, something like that.
Yeah.
And
did.
and just did hugely well. You've been touring, obviously, and recording. So I'm presuming there's an album that's coming next year. Is that right?
No, we're not going to bother. I don't think. Yeah, no.
We're done. That's it. Thanks.
Yeah, January. I think it comes February sometime over here. But yeah, it's done now. We've just finished recording it and mixing, and yeah, so it's just like it's nearly there sort of thing. We're like finalising artwork and stuff like that.
And then what about the touring? I know you've just done a European thing. You've got these 4 dates in the States, and then off to Japan. Are you enjoying it?
Week. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's been having a great time, as you might imagine. But no, it's fun. It's just. It's good, like, you wake up every day in, like, a new place that's, like, you didn't know before, sort of thing. So, yeah, very exciting. And then Japan next week, which I think we're all looking forward to.
Tonight, KCRW presents Arctic Monkeys at Spaceland. It's a sold-out show, but we got some tickets that we're going to give away at the end of the program. So if you're a subscriber, stick around for that. Your opportunity to win tickets to go see them. We're going to throw it back to you guys for another set of music. We got about, I know you got, like, I think 3 songs ready. We got about 17 minutes left. So I'm going to throw it to you, and you figure out how you want to deal with that 17 minutes. If you finish early, then maybe you can throw another one in, but I'll leave it up to you.
Okay. Could do a bit of role play for 10 minutes, and then we could...
You could talk about Sheffield.
It's okay. Right, so we'll have a try at 3 then.
All right.
Sound. Thanks very much. Let's do vampires now and then yeah. Sound. Right. life away. Cause all you people are vampires, and all your stories are stale. And though you pretend to stand by it, I know you're certain we'll fail. Well, I've seen your eyes as they fix on me, full of confusion. Your snarl is just so condescending. Try to explain that we're on to a win. If the fee we get in nearly proves what we're spending. He said, I can't believe that you drove all that way. Well, how much did they pay ya? How much did they pay ya? You'd have been better to stay round our way, thinking about things but not actually doing the things. Cause all you people are vampires, and all your stories are stale. And though you pretend to stand by it, I know you're certain we'll fail. Cause all you people are vampires, and all your stories are stale. And though you pretend to stand by it, I know you're certain we'll fail.
Oh, it's weird just stopping and then being like, I want to go like, thank you. Keep on like messing words.
Last night there's two bouncers and one of them's alright, the other one's a scary, and his way or no way, totalitarian. He's got no time for you, looking or breathing how he don't want you to. So step out the queue, he makes examples of you, and there's no you can say behind to go through to the bit where you play, and you realise then that it's finally the time to walk back past 10,000 eyes in a line, and you can swap jumpers and knock another move. It's still in your brain, you've got something to prove to all the smirking faces and the boys in black. Why can't he be pleasant? Why can't he have a laugh? He's got his hand in your chest, he wants to give you a duff. But secretly I think he wants it all to kick off. He wants outside everywhere and bottles as well. It's just something to talk about, a story to tell you. Why don't you grab me, turn us all the way and put it down to fate? I said 1,000 million things that I could never say this morning. Got too deep, but how deep is true? Well, this town's a different town today. So this town's a different town to what it was last night. done that on a Sunday. And that girl's a different girl today. So that girl's a different girl to when you kissed last night. You couldn't have done that on a Sunday. Of course not. Why don't you bloody tell us all the way we'll put it down to fate? I thought 1,000 million things that I could never be this morning. Got too deep, but how deep is too deep? Last night, what we talked about, it made so much sense. But nowadays, as a sender, it don't make no sense anymore. So last night, what we talked about, it made so much sense. But now the haze is ascending, it don't make no sense anymore. Oh! Thank you. But we want there's just the one more. Certain romance. Probably could. Certain romance. That's right. Or tracky bottoms tucked in socks. But all of that's what the point is not. The point's that there ain't no romance around there. And there's the truth that they can't see. They'd probably like to throw a punch at me. And if you could only see them, then you would agree that there ain't no romance around there. You know, oh, it's a funny thing, you know. We'll tell them if you like. We'll tell them all tonight, they'll never listen. Because the minds are made up, of course it's all okay to carry on that way. 'Cause over there, there's broken bones. There's only music, so that there's new ringtones. And it doesn't take no Sherlock Holmes to see it's a little different around here. Don't get me wrong, no, there's boys in bands and kids who like to scrap with pool cues in their hands. And just 'cause he's had a couple of cans, he thinks it's alright to act like another, don't you know? Oh, it's a funny thing, you know. We'll tell them if you like. We'll tell them all tonight, they'll never listen. Because the minds are made up, of course it's all okay to carry on that way. But I said no, oh no. Well, you won't get me to can I say? I've known them for a long, long time, and they might overstep the line, but you just cannot get angry in the same way. No, not in the same way. Listen, not in the same way. Oh no, oh no, no. You alright, Nick? You look bored, mate.
Now, you know that's not true, right? You just thought that'd sound cool at the end of the song, which it did.
He used to do the arms folded and that.
Yeah,
He's had enough for best packaging.
yeah. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Cheers, mate.
My pleasure. Our guest this morning in studio, Arctic Monkeys. Very quickly before we let you go, what's coming up next year? You're going to come back to the States and do a bigger tour? Do you know what the plans are?
I think March is when they say that they bring the hoisting us back over here for something.
All right.
But yeah, looking forward to it though.
Arctic Monkeys, our guest on Morning Becomes Eclectic, having a bash at this band lark, and I think it's going all right. I think.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Not bad.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
We're going to give away some tickets in just a moment. It's time to go see Arctic Monkeys tonight here in Los Angeles at Spaceland. Stick around. That is coming your way if you're a subscriber. This is subscriber-supported 89.9 KCRW Santa Monica, KCRI Indio Palm Springs, KCRU Oxnard Ventura, KCRY Mojave Antelope Valley. It's handpicked music and NPR News, streaming and podcasting at KCRW.com. We are a community service of Santa Monica College. Select live performances from our program are now available as free downloadable podcasts. You can subscribe at iTunes or at KCRW.com. As we head into the weekend, I want to thank the Arctic Monkeys for coming in this morning, and to Chris Gillespie and Peter Barad at Domino. Thanks to Mario Diaz, our sound engineer, Delphine Simonis, our sound intern, Tim Cleesby is the band's tour manager, Ian McAndrew and Jeff Bardale, the band's managers. Marty Matulis, our web video producer this morning. Special thanks to Jason Groman, and Monique DeBose was our production assistant. We appreciate your company listening to our program, wherever you may be. Ariana Morgenstern produces our show. Tonight, KCRW presents Arctic Monkeys. The show is at Spaceland. It's sold out, but we have 5 pairs of tickets for our subscribers to go to that show. Our winners will also receive an autographed copy of the band's 10-inch single, I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor. If you've not won anything from us in the last 90 days, call us with your member number at 877-600-KCRW. That's 877-600-5279. Tickets and the singles are available to our subscribers only. It is a first-come, first-served basis. Give us a call right now at 877-600-KCRW. Have a great weekend. To the Point comes up at the top of the hour with National Public Radio News.